So, this recap is going to be short and sweet because nothing really, it was a good episode. There was no brawl, unfortunately. We live for a fight. But there is some things that are worth mentioning. And I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me. Big Lex, that's my girl. But I feel like she kind of disappointed me this episode. Number one, I think that in this particular episode, she stand on business when it's convenient. And I also feel that Ivory as well stands on business when it's convenient. But we'll get into all that. Jasmine, Emma, Bad Dolly, Summer, and Unpretty P and Scotty are having what appears to be a picnic. So Scotty asked Summer, how do you feel that I gave the chain to Jazz that Summer actually snatched from her neck, bent it up, and broke it? And then she had the nerve to blame it on the alcohol. She said that she was drunk. First of all, when you walk up to a broad and you snatch something off her neck, that's intentional. And that is the most disrespectful thing you can do, which is fine. This is Baddies. But don't sit here and try to apologize if it wasn't intentional, because she did apologize for snatching the chain. Jasmine says she'll accept her apology if the apology is genuine, which is not. Summer is apologizing because she's sorry that Jasmine is mad. That's about it. But she's not sorry that she snatched that chain because she doesn't feel as though Jasmine deserved it. I don't either. Okay, that's my opinion. I don't feel like she deserved it. And this episode, in this episode, Jasmine proved to be a hypocrite. I'll get into that. But what I want to add is that what Summer did to Slim is what Jasmine should have did to Summer when she snatched that chain. You should have had this heifer for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You should have ate Summer's ass up, and you didn't. And then she's in this episode talking about she'll accept the apology if it's genuine. When has it ever been genuine? Summer has apologized to you 3 times, okay? And those 3 times she apologized, she went back to her old antics. So at this point, it's insanity because you've fallen for it. So I'm going to be all over the place in this recap because I recorded a recap and damn it, some of the audio was missing. Okay, so, all right. So going back to Jasmine, in this episode when Slim was being bullied, I was disappointed because Jasmine is supposed to be this girls. But as Summer is bullying Slim, trying to get her out the house, Jasmine in the background talking about, you got to go, but leave the snacks. And I thought that was very hypocritical for who she stands for, because she said she's this girl's girl, okay? And she the real ass bitch. You real ass fake, if anything. And Emma, I know damn well you wasn't trying to kick somebody out of the house when you're hanging on by a piece of thread. You're not even supposed to be there, and you're there out of sympathy. She had the nerve to call Scotty boring. You have been boring this episode. How do you feel? You have been boring this whole season. How do you feel that you are only a baddie out of sympathy? You're ridiculous. So, like I said, I'm going to be all over the place. So, let's go back to Lex and Ivory. Lex wanted her fade. Ivory kept ducking the fade. Was Ivory scared? No. I think that Ivory has to put in a lot of work when she's going head to head with Big Lex. She's nothing compared, in my opinion, she's nothing compared to the girls that she dealt with on Now That's TV. Ivory has already had 2 black eyes from Lex, and I don't think she wanted the 3rd one. That's why she was ducking the fade. She wasn't scared, but Big Lex gave her a run for her money. And I think that's something that Ivory wasn't expecting. Now, Big Lex says she wanted her fade because of the drink that Ivory threw on her. Now, when Ivory threw the drink, it went on pretty much everybody who was around. But Lex is the only one that wants to fight, and that's cool. I don't know the time frame from when the drink was thrown up until Big Lex wanted her fade, but I don't think it matters. I don't think there's an expiration date on getting your lick back. I don't care if it was last year. You want your lick back, get it. Yes, people are saying that maybe Big Lex should have went off on Ivory once the drink was thrown. I don't know why she didn't, but it is true she could have. But I also want to make a note that when Ivory wanted to go round for round for round with Big Lex, I think they went 6 rounds. Lex didn't duck the smoke. So now all of a sudden, Lex want her lick back. Ivy all of a sudden said she don't want no parts. She said she done. She's done giving Big Lex clout off her name, which I don't think is the case. She deserves her lick back. Ivory does not want to fight Lex because she knows she got to put in some work. And when Natalie, Tink, Tasiki, and Anna was by the jacuzzi and they was talking about the name tag prank that Natalie orchestrated, okay, Ivory came out. She looked real good. That was the best I've seen her. But she called out the OGs again for switching the door tags. Anna was so scared. She was practically stuttering. You know, Natalie wasn't going to say anything. But Ivory was like, y'all made me fight her 30 times. No, honey, that was you. You wanted those rounds. And she gave it to you. So Big Lex walks out and like I said, she wanted her lick back. But Anna, being Captain Saberhole, talking about, no, I don't want y'all to fight. Girl, set your ass down. So then Anna, in pure fashion, she goes into her confessional, being a confessional thug. And she says that Natalie should take accountability for what she started. And I agree. But what pissed me off is that when Big Lex found out that Natalie switched the tags around, all of a sudden you have too much respect for her. You're not going to fight her. One of her OGs need to do it. You should have whooped Natalie's ass on sight. I believe had Ivory was sure that Natalie switched those name tags around, because at one point Ivory was in denial. They were trying to tell her in a subtle type of way that Natalie switched those tags. But has she been for certain, with no doubt, that Natalie did that, I believe Ivory would have whipped Natalie's ass on sight. And then Big Lex, that's my girl. I like her, and it pains me to even talk bad about her, but she had the nerve to say that she's coming for Big Ivory's crown. Nope, you can't. The fact that you did not stand on your word and beat the dog shit out of Natalie, which she deserved, because if she's going to be behind the scenes stirring up drama, she shouldn't be ducking no fades. They was going to send Biggie's ass home if she didn't start standing up for herself and if she didn't start, handling business as she should. Natalie, you should step down as the EP. I'm sorry, you should step down. Give it to Ivory or Tasiki or somebody. Roller, you another one. Step down. I'm about sick of all of them. Diamond cracked me up when she tried to tell Bad Dolly that Summer threw some piss at her. Now, if Summer threw some piss at Bad Dolly, Summer would not be with us today. Okay, and Bad Dolly would probably be serving a 9 to 10. But what had happened was Summer, in her old age, okay, pissed in a cup on the damn sprinter or bus, whatever you call it. And then destroyed the TV. You are a grown ass woman and y'all like her. At first it was cute, it was funny. Now it's getting ridiculous because you pissing in a cup on the bus is pure trailer park trash. Okay. And what did you use to wipe your ass with? Did you go back to bed after you pissed in a cup, piss dripping everywhere, and then she got it on Bad Dolly's feet? Ugh, it's disgusting. And it's not cute anymore. It's disrespectful. In her defense, she said the sprinter, whoever the driver was, did not pull over. But hold your damn bladder. You are a grown-ass woman. If you know that you have a weak bladder, okay, stay your ass at home. Okay? Moving on to Biggie. Her behavior is very toddler, like she's in her terrible twos. She's entitled. And you know what? I blame Tasiki and Anna Mac. You guys entitle her, okay? And you enable that child in her. So she's mad that Anna went on a friend date with Jade and Alexis. They went shopping. And Biggie felt entitled that she should have been invited. Okay, so now she's trying to make Anna pick and choose. And then for a moment, Anna kind of did. She said, if you don't fuck with her, then I'm not going to fuck with you. Well, she didn't say those exact words, but she said, if you don't fuck with a person, I'm not going to fuck with him either. And Alexis was like, well, you don't fuck with me? Biggie is entitled. She act like a baby. She's not a baddie. I would hope to not see her back next season or whatever. Because, girl, why are you here? She acts like a baby. And you know what? I blame Tesiki and Anna because they created that monster and they enable her. She's draining me just watching her on TV. I can't imagine what Tesiki and Anna actually go through because they hang out with her a lot. But it's crazy. It is really crazy. And I believe Tesiki told her, look, you're not a baby. Grow up. You have 2 feet. Stand on it. And stop relying on Anna and Tesiki for every damn thing. But Biggie did make me proud. Towards the end of the episode, Natalie announced that there's a new person that's coming to join them at the panic room, I think. And it was Nunu. So Anna, she's a confessional thug. So in her confessional, she said Natalie is weak as fuck for having Nunu there. But I don't think so because y'all have some unfinished business, so run that fade. So Anna runs up on Nunu and Biggie screaming back up and tells Nunu, you already owe me one, and dives head first into Nunu, honey. Head down into Nunu. Nunu beating her ass. Okay. So then Anna comes running up. She grabs Nunu's hair so hard, she damn near snatched that woman's skull out of her head. It looked a mess. They jumped her. I don't feel any way about it. She got jumped. Okay. But I'm so confused because the next episode, Biggie is fussing at Anna and I can't make out what's going on. And I believe Biggie pushed Anna. Biggie loved hitting people that are small. All this time she spends with Tesiki, you would think she learned how to fight. Because if I was friends with Tesiki, you best believe I'm going to be telling her to teach me how to fight. Girl, take advantage of that time. And also, Unpretty P and Diamond were talking about Unpretty P's sister basically kicking Diamond in her damn uterus. And Diamond feels like her sister was being a cloud chaser, which she was. But Diamond, there should be no discussion with Unpretty P. Her sister is not around for you to whoop her ass. So now you owe that ass whooping to Unpretty P. So handle your business. Let me go back to Slim for a minute. I just cannot believe that she's this desperate to get back on Baddies. She can't even hang out with the girls. She can't enjoy the time because she's being Rolly's assistant. Like, you can't be that desperate. And the way Rolly treats her is so cruel. And then Summer says something about she don't like people who talk about kids. Did you hear the things that Rolly said about this girl's father? I think that's the end of the episode. If I forgot something, my bad. So let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Ivory was ducking the smoke because she was scared? Did she really not want to fight Big Lex because she's tired of giving her clout? Some people say that Ivory is Big Lex storyline. But she'll be back next year. Natalie said something about her being one of the fan favorites. I like Big Lex. I like Ivory too. I want to see them back together.